This is the real estate investments that can give you as much as 3,240,000 yearly. And guess what? The cost for this is even very, very small, because by the end of this investment, you're going to have made as much as 74,560,000 naira. Yes. So I'm going to be explaining how all of this works to you in this video, because this is going to be working through Shortlet. I've had a lot of horror stories about how people have invested in Shortlet in Lagos and they've gotten their fingers burnt. And actually, there are like different reasons that causes this, to be honest. Like, I can't really start going into details. Sometimes the location is just off. Sometimes the whole system doesn't even make sense. Sometimes people close down their Shortlet business because they can't find people to occupy the Shortlet. The truth is, as juicy as Shortlet might sound, it's not a very, very easy real estate investment to go into, especially if you don't have the expertise on how to manage it. It's just as risky as putting money into it. Like, you can make a lot of money from Shortlet, don't get me wrong, but the thing is, you really need to know your game. Like, you need to know your onion, and if you don't, what to give you is frustration. You end up selling whatever apartment or house you got at an even lower price. Basically, I am going to be telling you about how I've been solving this problem for people and how you too can benefit from it. This investment I'm going to be showing you today is something you can invest in, and it doesn't even cost so much to get started with. And guess what? You can make about 270,000 naira monthly at least. That's the minimum of 270,000 monthly. And a year, that's about 3,240,000 in a year. So basically, what I'm going to tell you about today is a project that we have currently going on here, and it is located right here in the heart of Surulere. It's close to Ogulano Drive, Lansing bus stop. It's in a very, very strategic area here in Surulere. And of course, it's a long lease project. But what makes this even special is that we are going to be managing the Shortlet for you. So when I say you'll be making 270,000 monthly, that is a passive income. That's an income you're not actively involved in. You just invest and we take care of the rest. We'll be the ones to, furnish it for you. We don't want to do everything. So let me spill out the gist here. Let's get inside to get more info about what we're currently doing here. So I hate to break it to you, but this is not a completed project. It's an off-plan project, actually. I'm sure you're expecting to see a full building and for me to give you details on everything that needs to go into how the Shortlet will work. But I'm sorry. This is an off-plan project, but basically, this is the kind of project you should not underlook. It's the kind of project you should not underestimate, because let me tell you why. You see, earlier this year, we launched Crestview 1, all right? Crestview 1 is currently so successful right now that this project that you're looking at, that you're not seeing a single block on, but just materials, is 70% sold out. Now, I'll tell you what we did with Crestview 1. Crestview 1 is located at Lucrative. And what we're doing here is exactly what we did in Crestview 1, but we're going to be doing it much more bigger, in a much more better way. So Crestview 1 is basically a long lease project we worked on. And it's a long lease project we did in such a way that we made all of our clients understand that we want this project to be specifically for Shortlet. So it's only if you are looking to invest in Shortlet that you should buy into this. But I'm not saying you can't live in it. You can, maybe come in once in a while and spend nights and use it as much as you want, because it is yours. It's not ours. If you decide to manage it on your own, it's yours. But we want you to, be in that state. So building for the kind of people that are looking to enjoy passive income, like income where, you just invest and every month you're getting, a lot, or if it's yearly you want it, you're just getting returns from your property, and you can see how your property is being used. You can come in to inspect how your property is being used. That was the idea behind Crestview 1, and since when we launched earlier this year, it's been glorious. We've had clients that have had 100% occupancy rates, which means from the first day in a month to the last day in a month, they were occupied, their apartment was booked. So that's basically what we're looking to do right here too. It's going to be bigger, it's going to be better. We've taken a lot of lessons we learned from doing Crestview 1, and we've, went back to the drawing board to integrate all of those lessons into this that we're currently building right here. So basically, the Crestview project was designed out of the need to provide a form to get passive income for our clients. Like, we looked at Nigeria basically, and we saw that, okay, the shortlet market is rising. Like, people are looking for Airbnb kind of vibe right here in Lagos. I mean, they exist, but they're not mainstream here. Hotels are still like the other of the day, yeah. But people want this same experience they get in other countries where they can just, live in an apartment, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, feel at home, get access to stable electricity, someone they can call to send errands, they can get the kind of ambience they want, that kind of thing, stable network, secure, serene, with all of the good stuff life has to offer. So, yeah, we thought about creating Crestview, right? And we did Crestview 1 last year. We launched it. We finally opened it this year to all of our subscribers, and currently we're running Shortlet there as I speak to you, and it's been so great. Like I said, like one of our clients, not even one, our clients are seeing 100% occupancy rate. You see, what we promised with Crestview is 15 days occupancy rate. That's like 50% occupancy rate per month. So we're saying out of 30 days in a month, we are going to ensure that it is, occupied 15 days. That is, we'll find you people who book your Shortlet at least 15 days and 30 days. So I think something I've not mentioned is that it's not just about building for us right here, right? Because we want you to just sit down and enjoy your money. Literally, just invest it and enjoy your money. That's why we thought of, okay, let's not just build and give it to people. Because when we build and give it to our clients, most of our clients are not, even in the country. Quite a number of them are in diaspora. And then when we now say, okay, here's your property, management becomes very difficult for them because they're not here. And sometimes they give it to family members to manage. Family members who end up just, misusing the whole thing. Like, they just mismanage. Then we thought of what we could do. Then we thought, okay, well, let's build. I mean, yeah, the apartments will be their own, but we will manage it for them. Because it is everybody's dreams. Like, it is every investor, every client's dream to always make money from their investments. Like, that's literally the dream of every client. So we are going to manage it for them. We would just give them returns, give them updates, give them monthly reports on how their apartment has been used. And we thought, yeah, we could do rent, right? But Shortlet is hot. It's people. I mean, there are houses for rents really, but the market for Shortlet is not saturated. So there's still a lot of the niche is still very, very juicy. You can still make a lot of money from it. For instance, what we're building here right now, like we have 1 bedroom apartments going on here, and we are going to be giving out for 30,000. So basically, by the time we take out maintenance fee, service charge, and every other fees, you at least be getting 270,000 per month. That's what we're promising for 15 days occupancy. So that means on months where we get more than 15 days, we get as much as 2018, of course, it's more than 270,000. So if I get 270,000 naira per month on a 1 bedroom apartment, what you'll be getting in a year is going to be 3,240,000 naira in a year. If you decide to put out that 1 bedroom for rent, you can't get as much as that in this kind of area. Like, you really can't. I mean, Surulere is a hot spot, which is where I am currently, but the truth is you can't get that amount of rent here. Then we thought of building and then managing for people. So basically what we used to do, our own operation, our mode of operation is lease, really. So we build to sell, but most of our projects are usually build and lease. To make it more affordable for people to own. Because if you're going to be buying, it will cost quite a lot, right? Compared to lease, you only need temporarily. And if at the end of the day you feel like, okay, you don't really like the property, when the years are over, you can just not buy the lease again, just let it go. Do you get? So that's what we're doing here. And this is Crestview 2. It's a bigger and better version of Crestview 1, which we did at lucrative. Crestview 1 is currently running. We have clients booked in the Shortlets, like using it right now. And what we're currently doing here is we are building. We are not only building, although it's 23 years long lease. Yeah, I think I need to mention that it's a 23-year long lease we're working on here. So you get to own this for 23 years. 23 years. So back to what we're going to be doing for you. We're going to be building, right? We'll be building, it's going to be furnishing, and after furnishing, we are also going to be helping you manage. So you don't even have to worry. Like, you can just come and see what we're doing. Like, it's your property, right? You have access to it anytime of the day. You have access to your keys. It's yours. But we want to make it easy for you to make money from it. We want to help you manage the Shortlet. You see, the mistake most people make when it comes to Shortlet is they think, oh, you can just buy one apartment and then use it for Shortlet. I mean, can you do that? Yes, you can, but cost of operation is not really on your side. It's going to be very, very expensive. What do we have available here? We have 1 bedroom available, 1 bedroom unit and 2 bedroom units. 1 bedroom is going for 13 million naira for a 23 years long lease, and we have 2 bedroom going for 25 million naira also for a 23 years long lease. So give me a call, send me a WhatsApp message. Let's get talking on how to get you one of these units.